Welcome back, guys. James May talks too much. I finally got Michael Pickens again.
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 We're going to see if we can get that second episode.
No, it's
back.
the third.
This would be the third.
The third we've done together.
But I'm going to try and get that second episode everybody's wondering. That Magic Cast.
I know. It's like the government or someone just keeps deleting the content.
I know, kind of like Spotify wants to do to Joe Rogan.
I know, that's so bad.
But first off, we got to say thank you, man. North Spokane Apothecary.
Yep.
Go to like their.com. Their.com. I fucked that up. See, I'm gonna get better at this. Let me try.
I love you, James.
I'm gonna try again. Ready?
NorthSpokaneApothecary.com.
Go there.
And discount code SpreadEagle for 20% off.
One word.
Spread Eagle.
Spread Eagle. One word. You made sure I knew that.
Yep.
And they ship it anywhere in the United States, and it helps us. It helps Michael, and thank you. And go get some good medical stuff. This Delta 8 really helps after I skate.
Oh, yeah. The pain relief from the Delta 8. But let's talk about what we really want to talk about, psychedelics.
Is that what we really want to talk about?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Okay. What do you want to talk about with psychedelics, Michael?
So I love the pain relief, but
I got to turn the heat off.
The thing with psychedelics is that you can create whatever life you want and create whatever person you want to be with psychedelics. You can overcome any trauma or any past experience, PTSD, with psychedelics. If you go to Google and you Google Johns Hopkins Psychedelic Research Center, you will start to understand, just touch on what psychedelics and psilocybin mushrooms could do for you.
Okay. I'm having trouble with my
Have you
microphone.
been there? You love psychedelics.
Well, no, I was just having a little issue.
Like what do you love about it?
Okay. So, John Hopkins, that good stuff. God damn it. I'm gonna fucking stab you. It just wants to unscrew. Don't unscrew. There we go. I figured it out. I'm a genius.
There we go.
That's what shrooms does. Okay. All right. So I don't know how to set up a microphone. Shrooms, that's the only one. I've done a few, like I've done DMT, and I don't know, shrooms resets you. Like, you really think about yourself, and I think it benefits a human being to, like, look inside yourself and just be like, you know what, I'm not perfect. It's okay. Like, I accept myself, but I also want to fix it. Like, it's easier to see your flaws, I think, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, so
or it
helps you identify your own ego. That's why your ego doesn't like it, right? Because if you identify your ego, then guess what? Your whole inner voice gets destroyed and then gets replaced with a new inner voice. Someone that says, you know what? You are good enough. You are successful enough.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You don't need acceptance from some random dumbass strangers.
So
you just need to accept yourself.
You're actually part of, like, a council trying to get, like, psilocybin legalized, correct?
Yeah. So
bring that a little closer, just a little bit.
Like that?
No, yeah, just a
like
little
that?
bit more.
Like
a little bit more.
Okay,
yeah,
so
go on.
Decriminalize Spokane is very similar to Decriminalize Nature Oakland or Decriminalize Denver, or, we're looking to decriminalize psilocybin mushrooms in Spokane, so we can take it to the next level here. So soldiers that are suffering from trauma, PTSD, rape victims, any person who's experienced PTSD can overcome that. And it's not just about,
So, real quick, the PTSD thing.
Yeah.
do you think like obviously you think it's gonna help, but like what is it gonna like allow them how like explain how it's going to allow them a bit, because that's a deep one to me because my family's military
Yeah.
and they go to the supermarket at midnight to not be around people.
Sure.
So I'll say that. So it means a little bit more to me, and like I'm interested. So what will it do?
Yeah. So every experience that we have in our life creates neural pathways in our brain. Psilocybin mushrooms have been proven time and time again by, organizations like John Hopkins Psychedelic Research Center and many other scientific studies to create new neural pathways. So when you create affirmations for yourself on what you want in your life and you record them and you listen to those affirmations while you're taking psilocybin mushrooms, you can literally reprogram your subconscious mind. Or you can literally change it.
See, and that's why I wanted you to explain that, because I would not have explained that so elegantly. I'm such a moron, but
No, but it's
I
okay.
wanted
You
to
get it.
I wanted
You
to
get it.
express that.
Like James, you're one of the people who I admire because you get it. But you don't get it with in a scientist. You're like, oh, well, this is da da da, and it reprograms this and that.
I'm
You're like,
happier
you know
after.
Yeah, you know what, man? I've taken mushrooms, and you know what? I feel better about myself because of it.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mother hates when I tell her because she raised me as an honest boy.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, Mom, I can't talk to you today or something like that because I'm going to do mushrooms. And she's like, she always, really? And, like, I always have to, like, explain to her, like, what's going on. And I think she, at this point, appreciates what's going on.
Yeah, your honesty.
Like, I'm like, but I come out a better person.
Yeah.
So
That's the thing with psilocybin. Like, you should honestly take it, not in a party scene, but in a personal scene, right?
So, yeah, no, like, I mean, taking it at a rave isn't like the worst thing in the world.
No, of course not. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying you should. You should take it in a personal scene.
If you're doing it for that like reconnection reason, like, definitely, like, you choose. I always want to be around somebody. Like,
Really?
yeah, like I like having somebody with me.
Oh, yeah. I'm like the opposite.
You like to go in like a room, listen to music, or like put some. What do you do?
Yeah, so I actually record affirmations.
Affirmations, for the lamest terms.
So it's whatever you want to be. Like, well, okay, comedy, right? You want to be a comedian. So a big thing
I
for
am a
me.
comedian.
Okay, so
No,
I'm talking
no,
about
no,
myself.
no, I'm joking,
I
I'm
want to
joking.
be a comedian,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah,
So-
you're a bit of comedian, but go on.
When I told that to myself, right? I want to be a comedian. So I started saying I'm good at comedy. I'm very creative, and I make people laugh. And you record those things. I'm good at comedy. I'm very creative. I make people laugh. And you say that over and over again,
Okay.
right? And you record it, and then you play it back while you're doing shrooms, and it's creating new neural pathways. And that, you knew me from the beginning when I first started doing comedy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
You
I'm-
hooked me up with my biggest show yet.
Yeah,
Like, definitely.
I've been paid, my best paying show $2,000. Nothing compared to like Joe Rogan or anything. So I'm not saying that I'm like, good or great or anything like that.
But you put that work in.
Yeah, exactly. But it was a very short amount of time because I was like, oh, I'm taking shrooms. Like, people love to hear me tell jokes. And I'm saying this to myself in my affirmations that are recorded, and then eat shrooms and then listen to them over and over, right? So then it just gives me confidence at the subconscious level that people love to hear me tell jokes.
And that's how this all went down.
This is how it's all went down. Yes.
No, I like to get somebody that's like-minded, share, and like do fun shit that we both do.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if it's play a video game, watch TV, music. Music's a big one. I love listening to some good music. But like, the worst is when that's the hard part because like when somebody isn't on the same level at one point, you're just like, can you go away now?
Yeah.
Like, I'm in here having a good time. Have you ever had a bad trip?
Yeah. I actually had a few bad trips.
Really?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Because if you have people around you that are not on the same page, that do not want to see you be successful, or they don't believe that they could be successful, and then they're bringing their negativity in the situation, right? Whether it's a relationship or a friendship or family members or whatever it is, man. Like, I guarantee you've experienced this. Like, whatever it is that you want to go after in life, if the people around you aren't supportive, it's going to be difficult.
Well, yeah. I mean, you want support. Like, I think every
absolutely.
human being wants to be supported,
Yeah.
and like wants to be believed in.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, imagine being like a hunter and gatherer, and like your gatherer was like, "Yo, I know you ain't gonna get that elk. Like, I know you ain't gonna catch it. You suck at shooting. Like, just come gather with us." Fuck that, though.
He may be right, though.
He might be right, but like, also that gatherer is a dickhead.
True.
Like, let the boy try. Whatever, he'll figure it out. And if he doesn't, he will never eat. Because I'm pretty sure there was trading going on in hunting and gathering times.
Yeah. So I think the most important thing that you're trying to say is that just believe in yourself.
Yeah, and shrooms
Will help you.
help you do that a little bit. They'll also make you think dinosaurs never went extinct.
Yeah, so
Dude, I've seen
there's
an eagle. Flying raptors.
yeah,
No,
if you
but
eat
go on.
a lot of shrooms, like you'll see some things.
It's actually a fun time. And like,
It is.
I've told you my shroom joke, I think. About like the 3 rules.
No,
Right.
tell me.
So I say like, hey, we should stop taking advice about shrooms from our parents. It's like taking dating advice from OJ. He's just gonna tell you to take a stab at it.
Yeah.
And but I got a news flash. I got 3 rules to make sure you survive. I promise. Okay. Just
What are they?
remember, water's wet, fire's hot, and a car's gonna fucking kill you. As long as you remember those 3 rules and don't forget about gravity and think you're Superman, you will survive.
Yeah.
But I can't promise about the stupid shit you're going to think about. That's going to stay forever.
Well, that's why,
But
like the John Hopkins
and I say
Psychedelic Research Center.
stupid, but I just want to say I say stupid, but like interesting is like stupid's for the joke, but like there's some interesting things you think about.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna think about everything about
Dude,
your life.
you're gonna
You know what I mean?
yeah, just everything, anything and everything.
So-
Like it's so fun.
There's a book called "What to Say When You Talk to Yourself" by Dr. Shad Helmstetter.
I should stop doing this.
What to Say When You Talk to Yourself by Dr. Shad Helmstetter. It's
Okay.
all about affirmations. It's like the things you tell yourself. You know, everyone that's watching this right now, like any aspect of your life that you'd like to improve, you can if you just change your self-talk.
I actually shrooms I feel like does help that. Like
Oh, absolutely. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
okay with my flaws, but
Oh,
in a
yes.
in a way where I still want to change those flaws. Like the reckoning.
Yeah, but you don't hate yourself,
Yeah,
right?
you don't hate
Like,
yourself
yeah,
over.
I'm fucking stupid certain times, but other times I'm really smart. But I don't give a shit when I'm stupid certain times. It's all good.
Well, no. If anything, it's just like let me not do that anymore,
Well,
and
sure.
I'll fix
Yeah.
it. Like because nobody wants to like just like constantly be a dick or like.
Well, of course.
Well, some people do,
Well, yeah.
but yeah, man.
MAGA?
What?
MAGA?
MAGA?
Wanna be a
I
dick?
don't know, man. Like, if we're gonna throw shade one side, I'm throwing the other side.
Antifa?
Yeah, okay, cool. As long as we got
Antifa?
both, I'm okay.
Hey, dude, I'm not voting for Trump or Biden. I don't give a fuck.
I just know one's gonna win. Unfortunately, that's the hard truth of this whole.
I'm voting for Joe Jorgensen.
No,
Look,
it's the whole.
she's not gonna win.
It's the whole hard truth of the libertarian thing. It is.
Yeah.
But I think I posted pretty good on it. It was just like, yo, I know she won't win, but please listen to our ideas.
Yeah. Look, I
Like-
voted
like-
Libertarian the last three presidential elections. I'm good with the Republican or Democrat winning. It's happened.
Oh man, I'm just I don't know. I'm honestly not worried about like necessarily who's gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm worried about who's gonna claim victory, and I think it's both of them.
Well,
like
now-
I'm a little more worried about that shit.
wow.
And
Yeah.
then you know who becomes president, right?
Donald Rumsfeld,
Nancy Pelosi.
Colin Powell.
All I know is I don't want Nancy Pelosi to be president.
Oh, yeah, I don't want her either.
Like,
She got caught up in a fucking hair salon. Like,
oh, I
Come
made a
on.
joke about that. Like when she, like, oh, you blame the hair salon?
yeah, no.
No, honey, that's called getting caught.
Yeah, she got caught.
That's just called getting caught. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. You got caught.
No haircuts for you. I'll get a haircut. All good.
But I'm a public speaker, and
I'm a
people
public
see me all the
servant.
time.
Yeah. Well,
God. So, hey, I wanted to ask you, what do you think of the new background?
love the Constitution.
Yeah. I thought
we the
it
people.
was pretty American. I wanted to go a little more American on it.
Yeah, see, I don't think it's American.
What is
Even
it?
though it is American. It is American. I think it's more human.
A little more human.
Yeah, it's
I wish more people
look,
had these
This
things.
is a thing. Like, all other countries around the country, no one.
Has this?
Yeah, I know.
No,
Bill of Rights. A Bill of fucking Rights.
Yeah,
Guess
and
what? These motherfuckers in India wish they had a Bill of Rights. These
right,
guys in Sri
and we
Lanka,
take it for granted.
Yeah, I
sometimes.
know.
What the fuck you doing?
all these other countries around the world wish they had a Bill of Rights.
and like we take it for granted.
Oh,
right now.
absolutely. We're about to get fucked. We're getting fucked.
Oh, constantly, man. Like
Instantly.
I mean, no.
Washington State, dude.
Well, I
getting
mean,
fucked.
we're just one of the states getting fucked.
Dude, no,
like,
no,
there's
no.
other states too.
No, yes, there are other states, but last weekend I went to my best friend in elementary school. I went to his wedding, right, in Idaho, right across the border.
In
north
Idaho.
of Post Fall, right? And guess what? There was over 100 people there. No one had a mask on.
Because they don't raise bitches there.
There was
I'm just
no
joking. I'm just joking.
there was no COVID supervisor, right? There was none of that. But guess what? It would have been illegal in Washington State. That's how fucked up it is. Like, you're going to make something illegal to get together with 100 of your friends to celebrate your wedding, and it's going to be illegal?
No, like you made a great post the other day about like the contradictions of
Sure. COVID restrictions.
like the COVID restrictions, the quarantine restrictions, and things we're allowed to do and not allowed to do.
Sure.
And it's just control at this point. If that's like,
Yeah.
and those are the facts. Like
Well,
I think I made a pretty good post about like that Walmart. Like, yo, I can go to Walmart. I can buy marijuana. If I wear a mask, I should be allowed to vote. Like just the same. Like I'm over. How do you feel about mail-in voting? Let me ask that.
Washington State only has mail-in voting.
Right? Like
You only Washington State.
Inslee
only
did
has-
that shit.
No.
Who
It's
did that?
It's been here since the early 2000s. It's only been mail-in voting in Washington State.
I didn't know that.
I know. I didn't comment on your post.
Whatever. That I was talking
So-
about the country, anyways. Fuck you. No,
Well,
but
Washington
go on.
State's deep blue, apparently, even though so many people fucking have guns and want less taxes, but guess what? The Democrats win. Like, there's no way Inslee got as many votes as he did in the primary. It's all mail-in votes in Washington State.
I did.
There's only fucking Democrats counting it. It's bad.
That's not cool.
Dude, it's bad. We're lucky. We're lucky to live so close to Idaho.
Dude, I just want like I want people to listen to libertarian shit more. Like I really do. Like it's
Well,
super simple.
Let's talk about voting, right?
Okay.
'Cause
Okay, let's talk about
you
that.
can do
Sorry.
like a blockchain voting where everyone has a number, right? A long number, and then you can match it with your vote in the final tally, where everyone can count their own vote and they can see it.
Think that's called a social security number?
Could be, right? But you don't want that public. But you can have a voting ID.
Yeah.
Right, and you can check your vote, but there's a lot of claims of being of votes or ballots being thrown in the trash. But if there was a blockchain solution,
I've seen some
if there was-
pictures.
yeah, like I can't check if my vote got counted. I can't check it. You can't. No one can. No one can check if their vote got counted right now. The system is so antiquated and old that it disillusions everyone. Because no one can even check if their vote got counted.
Dude, that's a good point. I want to be able to check my vote.
We all do. Everyone does.
Has
If you ask
anybody ever
anyone.
brought that up?
I have. But I'm
Me?
no one.
Talk to your girl, Joe.
This is the thing. The people in power don't want that.
Oh, I wonder why. So
Because it's not going to help them.
So I love this whole like new thing about term limits for Congress and Senate.
Oh, I love that.
How do you pass that?
Fuck, I don't know. Like you get someone in Congress or the Senate to initiate legislation for term limits, but none of them want to pass it, even though they pretend to be about term limits, because none of them want to pass it because that means, that's going to end their
my
salary,
job.
that's going to end their job. It's like, Congress and Senate and state legislature and city council, whatever, like county commissioner, it's not meant to be a career.
It never was.
It never was.
Never.
It shouldn't be.
I think Ben Franklin said that. Like it is a service to your community because you want to like serve. It should not be to make money. You should want to be a courageous person that wants to do good for your community, and that's why you should do it. And it like all the money, just all the money, in that shit, and it's super sad.
It's tough.
But I mean, I'm thinking like, yo, if you don't get anything done like Congress, Senate wise, either or maybe I fucked that one up too. But if you didn't get that done in 20 years, like
Well, Joe Biden's on 47 years.
Wait, 4 decades?
Yeah, absolutely. So, this is the thing, though. Even at the local level, like you look at Spokane City Council, and they're now gonna put fluoride in the water.
Ooh, are we going to talk about fluoride a bit?
Well, we can. Yeah, it's a neurotoxin.
I know. But go on about like local level, like you
Yeah.
did. I think you
So
get a 20-year period.
everyone pays attention national, but if you paid attention to local, like even here in Spokane Valley, like they're passing bullshit regulations and ordinances.
Why do you think they're doing that?
Because they were elected.
Well, no,
Brianne
why? No,
begs-
I misspoke. But why do you think that we keep electing these people? Is my question. Because I understand why they do it, but
Yeah.
why are we just doing this blatantly?
So, it's really tough when you're voting locally and voting at the state level, because most of the time you just have people who are advancing their agenda, right? So here at the local level, for example, in Spokane, I had two choices: Karen Stratton, who filed bankruptcy and super corrupt, right? Campaign contributions from all these special interest groups, all right, and then her opponent um, wasn't that much better, but Karen Stratton won, even though she filed bankruptcy during her term, and has uh, donations from groups that are like pushing forward the fluoride initiative.
Okay. Pull the mic a little closer to you there. Like, no, pull it closer. No.
Is this good?
No.
Is this good?
Oh my god.
Are we good?
I just want your audio to come through.
So, anyways,
So, why do you think that we keep electing these people?
because there's no one else to elect. That's why.
No one else?
No one else is running.
And it's
There's
not,
no one else to choose from.
it's not too hard to actually run though. Correct? I think we know somebody that proved that.
Sure. You down to run?
What? Am I down to run?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Why not?
Because the media sucks and I have way too many skeletons.
All right.
You're going to hear about some weird ass shit James May did. No. I don't need that.
So who's running?
I don't know, but I am not the one.
Right. So it's normally corrupt people who run. Agreed?
Yeah, I'm a normal
So,
dude. I've had
yeah.
I've done my share of shit, and it's just going to be like, yo, I went to this party, and I went into a bathroom with James May. And he did some, super illegal, that one substance you need a dollar bill for.
Cocaine?
No.
It's not mushrooms.
No, I don't need that. I was in Alaska as a skateboarding teenager. I did some stupid ass shit.
Yes.
And
we've
there
all...
is plenty of people that I allowed to watch me do that stupid.
Yep.
So, I'm a stand-up comedian now. That's about it.
Yep.
But no, I wish there was some other people. I just admitted to doing cocaine. So sorry, Mom.
You can always edit it.
Nope. Anyways, why don't you run?
Because I've done some stupid shit.
You're just like, I know, I'm trying to get
I'll be
that.
selling mushrooms. No, that's the thing. I will run. I am going to run.
You should. You're a good guy. I think, like, locally, you would have a solid chance.
Oh, absolutely.
I wouldn't want you in Washington, D.C., because Washington, D.C. is not even supposed to get
So
shit done
let me tell you
anyways.
why I don't run. And it's probably the same reason why you don't run. And it's the same reason why many people don't run. Is that you don't have an income coming in that can just pay you while you're running.
Yeah.
Right? I got to work. You have to work. A lot of people have to work. Work full time. That's not how you win. Again, this is the thing. All the city council members, they're getting paid like $80,000 a year to go talk to people out in the community.
Yeah.
They're getting paid that money to go talk to people. Like, once someone gets elected to that position, how are you going to challenge that person who is getting paid $80,000 a year to go talk to people in the community, and you have to work full time and talk to people in the community? It's tough.
Dude, that's hard work.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick to my original reason why I don't run. I was.
You love the private life.
I do not need that. I do not need that. It's do not just go through my Facebook. There's some stupid post on that.
Oh shit! Look through mine.
Dude, I think you got some pretty solid ones. But I really do hope so. And I think locally, like, somebody like, I could see, dude, Mayor Michael Pickens? See Michael Pickens, sorry.
I don't know, man. What about Deese? Deese is running for mayor.
Is he real? Like,
Yeah.
Is it, like, legit?
Yeah.
Or
He's running legit.
is it like a Kanye thing?
Could be.
I think it's a Kanye thing.
Could be.
I'd rather Michael as my mayor.
Well, thank you.
You have a better haircut. But yeah, I think you'd make a great mayor. Like, you're level-headed. You want to listen to that thing back there, and that's basically all that matters. And that's all I want from a politician.
Well, I don't think I'll be running for mayor anytime soon.
You should.
Maybe city council.
City council?
Maybe.
All right. And then you're going to come in and make sure we don't just, like, swallow toothpaste all the time?
Absolutely. Yes.
Dude, fluoride's a poison.
It'll be a serious campaign when I run.
Like, I just want to say that out loud. Like,
It's a poison, yeah.
I do not like. I have a Brita, literally because of that. Like, I don't even trust that they haven't been doing it already.
Sure. Well, there's chlorine and
Yeah,
bromine.
dude. I always go that Brita route. Like, I need that filtered water. Fucking Illuminati. What? They're real. Do you believe in the Illuminati?
No.
No. You do not think. Alright, when I say Illuminati, I mean rich people trying to control the world to get richer.
Talking about Bilderberg?
Maybe. I'm definitely not talking
No, I don't
about
believe
the
it. I don't believe
Rothless Childs
Nope.
right now.
I don't believe in any of that.
The Bushes aren't really bad.
Nope. Don't believe in any
the
of that.
Queen of the Englands does not drink child's blood.
No.
Nope.
That's the thing, man. So when 9/11 happened, right, Al-Qaeda did it.
The U.S.
That's
just
it.
let it happen.
Nope. 9/11, Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda did it. Are you listening to me right now? Al-Qaeda, 9/11. That's it.
Oh, we gonna get deep right now. All right.
It was not an inside job. Don't start bitching
No.
at me about being an inside job and somehow, jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams and, Building 7 can't just collapse in on itself. Don't start that. Look, I'm telling you, Al-Qaeda did 9/11 because they hate us for our freedom. End of story.
So, molten lava, molten metal is a normal thing to find at the bottom of a building that collapsed.
Yes, absolutely. Because when a building collapses, when the collapsing happens, everything goes like shh, 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 and it gets really hot because of the shh, 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 and then everything becomes molten at the bottom.
Okay. And thermite doesn't do that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, do you not know what thermite is?
Yeah, thermite is when you don't know what you're talking about, and it combines with other people who don't know what they're talking about to create thermite. Goodbye.